Welcome into Off the Bench, presented by All Star Toyota.
Ooh, you're scary.
We're bringing you the spookiest sports talk in town. With Jacob Hester and
Matt Flynn.
Terrifying and terrible.
live from the haunted
Raising Cane's
studio, here's Jacob Hester and
Matt Flynn.
Yo, what's up? How we doing?
Oh my God. I didn't think I'd be laughing this hard.
Oh,
5 seconds into the show. Well done, Alondra.
welcome in. Spooky season.
Matt Flynn.
Oh, gosh. All right, welcome in. Wednesday morning here on OTP. Jake, Matt Flynn, Alondra, and Tay all here with you. How we doing, guys?
We're doing great. What a great way to start the day off. Start off hump day with a good little belly laugh right there. Alondra, like, you put that together pretty quick. I was wondering why you had me, like, say my name and Raising Cane's.
I'm crying right now. I don't know why that was so funny, but it is.
Yeah, that was a quick
I
turnaround.
texted y'all last night that I forgot to get new ones made with Matt Flynn and the new studio sponsor. And I was like, Flynn, just say your name and
Yep.
say Raising Cane Studio real quick. And we made it happen.
Doesn't sound like you forgot it.
No.
Sounds like it seamlessly.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
It's the most dynamic I've ever heard you.
That's
bud.
that wasn't the that's not the original intro.
Raising Cane's. Oh, good
October
stuff.
snuck up on me.
It did. It did. It got me yesterday, too.
But we're here.
We are here.
Only 4 weeks and 3 days away from Halloween.
Yep.
So Halloween being on a Friday, clutch this year.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll have a little high school football game. Celebrate Halloween.
Halloween
That football game.
football games are always fun.
Oh, yeah.
People dress up. Back in Tyler, Texas, it was always like the East Texas County Fair going on too, like right by, like, so we were kind of like in a bowl. So right above, there's all the fair stuff happening. We'd play Friday night football. People would be dressed up in their costumes. Electric time.
Yep.
People getting funnel cakes, walking down to the game.
Funnel cake's an elite choice
Made
at a fair. Probably my go-to.
Fried Oreos.
Fried
Sure, it's
Oreo.
great. Hadn't had one yet, but I'm sure it's great.
Wait, really?
I hadn't had one either. Is it really a fried Oreo?
Yeah.
Like,
They should deep fry it.
See, they didn't do all that.
They batter it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So out in LP we do the deep fried Uncrustables. Oh, so
Deep
good.
fried Uncrustables.
It's a deep fried
Okay.
PB&J. So good.
Yeah, all right.
You can deep fry about anything, huh?
You can. They even deep fry ice cream.
Yeah, I've seen
Wait.
that, which seems really hard to do.
I don't think they
How do
actually
you
fry it, though.
how do you fry
They
a
do.
liquid like that?
Do they?
I don't know.
I've had deep fried cheesecake.
I've had like fried ice cream before, but it was just like they kind of just roll it in a crust, like give it the appearance of being fried.
like a cannoli kind of.
Holy cannoli!
Yeah, I don't know. I just when I go to the fair, it's like funnel cake, corn dog.
Chicken on a
But it's
stick.
got
or
like,
something.
Yeah,
but
chicken on a
seriously,
stick.
Yeah.
like it's got to be a pretty
Turkey
like,
leg.
thick batter, right? Because if you deep fried, or like you just stick Oreo in oil, I feel like it's just going to disintegrate. So it's got to be a pretty
It's
hefty.
it's a thick boy.
Yeah, it's a thick boy.
It's October, which means the snowy season is just around the corner. Great comment. It was hotter than hell yesterday.
So basically, from my research so far, you just really, really freeze the ice cream,
Yeah,
like
real
rock
hard.
solid, a thick coating, and very hot oil very quickly.
Okay, that makes sense.
Those are the Oreos.
Oreos, you freeze them up too?
So I did go to the Texas State Fair last year.
Yeah.
Because I covered Ole Miss.
I bet
or
those
Ole Miss
were there.
on the mind. Oklahoma and Texas.
Rent free.
Yeah, oof. Ole Miss game still can't get that
Right,
film out of my
same.
head. Oklahoma, Texas, and I tried to do everything, but it's like At some
Godspeed.
point, you're like,
It's
you're
just-
hurting.
Yeah.
It's just too much.
I did a
Cheesecake?
pickle wrapped in a fruit roll up, dipped in
no.
Fruity Pebbles.
No.
What?
Because like that was like the big crazy one. Because like
That
every year they
doesn't
have
sound
like
great.
one crazy.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad.
I mean, crazy.
I would never like say, "Oh my gosh, I can't wait
I'm
to get
craving.
one of those again."
Yeah.
Crazy is a strong term. That's just like the most outrageous, dumb thing you can.
Yeah.
It's just,
So I'm assuming it was pickle. Then they stuck the
They just wrapped the fruit roll up
wrapped
around
in the fruit roll up and then stuck the fruity pebbles on the outside.
and then and then I kind of like dipped it in the fruit roll up stickiness. Had the fruity pebbles on it. Yeah.
Even I don't even know if I'd even eat that. Like, believe it or not, guys, I love fair food. As hard as that may be to believe for some people.
I don't
but,
think that's hard at all.
It I don't know if I'm doing a fruit roll up.
I tried it. Wasn't bad. I mean, again, not
It
going
is-
back for more.
now it is fair season, right? October is fair season.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So.
love a fair.
I do love a fair too.
I
So
don't-
there's multiple fairs. So like when where I was growing up, it was like one big fair for everybody.
Yeah.
Like it was just
Yeah, we had the State Fair of Louisiana in Shreveport. Yeah.
Okay, got it. So we had like the East Texas State Fair. So it was like one big deal. Everyone go like here in Baton Rouge. It's like schools have their different fairs.
Right.
It's like it's
Yeah,
not
we
like
didn't have
one-
that.
Yeah, we didn't have that either, which I kind of like. It's good. Get to raise some money for some schools, some charities, things like that. But fairs, what fairs are like? What do y'all look forward to? Which ones do y'all look forward to? Do y'all hit every?
I
year?
mean, the fair where I live, Livingston Parish Fair.
that's it. That's what it is.
Yep.
I mean, I guess I haven't been to one in a while, but
Mm-hmm.
at the Round Rock Express, there'd be one in the parking lot at the Dell Diamond every fall.
Okay.
And, in middle school, you would just hang out anywhere.
Oh yeah.
So, like, the place to go was
fair.
the fair.
Oh yeah.
So y'all just have there's a Livingston Parish Fair.
Yeah, I think every parish pretty much has one. I know like Washington Parish has one. That's like a big one.
Kind of what I'm saying. Like the ones I go, we go to the St. Aloysius Fair every year.
Yeah.
But
I don't.
I think that's our fair that we go to.
I hadn't been to the state fair in a long time.
I didn't know there was a state.
Yeah,
I
we
don't
had-
even know where they do it anymore because it's not where it used to be, right?
I thought that there was only one state fair, and that was in Shreveport.
No, they have a state fair here.
It's
Yeah.
the state fair.
It used to be.
Yeah, because it's like the state fair. There's one state.
But why would it be in Shreveport?
We have a huge fairgrounds, and it's right there by Independence Stadium, and it's always been there. And it's a city of dreams.
How do we feel about candied apples?
Love them. Delicious.
I think they look awful.
Eh.
Red.
The red
Oh, I
stuff.
love
I
it.
don't. It just
I think candy apple.
doesn't do it for me. One of my kids made me buy my candy apple last year. They took one bite of it. They said it was terrible.
It's one of those things that I enjoy, but I'm never buying one. I'm not walking around holding it, eating it like that at the fair. No, but I like it.
I mean, are we on the fair rides? You
No,
trust
I
those
don't
fair
trust
rides?
something coming out of a suitcase.
As a kid, I loved them. Now I feel like I've kind of outgrown fair rides.
Yeah,
Like I don't
yeah.
really.
They've also always made me sick.
Yeah,
Because
my-
they're so rough.
Yeah, my CTE doesn't love them either. It's like, your brain doesn't need shake like that anymore.
I got on one last year with my 4-year-old wanted me to get on one of the rides, and it was of course it's a ride that spins in a
Yeah.
circle because they all spin in a circle.
Right.
And your boy's got a baby tummy. Like I get car sick,
Ooh,
I get
yeah.
seasick. Like it's not my proudest thing. It's a beta tummy. Okay, so like I go and I get on this ride, and it's one of these rides that has like the wheel in the middle that you
Yeah.
can like turn.
Right.
So your seat,
Like
or
the
your
Controlling how
teacup?
crazy you get.
you control how crazy you get. So like
Yeah.
I'm sitting there with my 4-year-old and like, all right, let's do this. It's gonna be so much fun, and like talking it up. And then right before the little rope, the little tiny sketchy rope gets
Yeah.
put over, like that's the door. It's
Right.
gonna keep us
The
safe.
chain.
A little boy, probably about 9-10 years old, gets on,
Oh, God.
and
In
he gets
y'all's,
on
in y'all's little cup.
in our little cup, and the ride starts,
Oof.
and I'm like, all right, cool. It's starting to speed up. I'm like, little boy. Well, this little boy gets that little wheel in the middle
Oh,
and starts going
no.
like cranking on it, and I start spinning.
I just imagine him looking like either A, Dennis the Menace,
Yep.
Yeah.
or
For
B,
sure.
Problem Child.
No doubt.
The redheaded kid from Problem Child
Yeah.
with the freckles.
Yep. And about, I want to say, what felt like 10 minutes was probably 10 seconds into him turning on that wheel. I had 4 little sweat droplets start popping out of my forehead. And I grabbed that wheel and I stopped it and I was like, stop it.
You your robot voice?
I got, man says stop. I got like real, so I stopped it. So I got off this ride, like sick as a dog. I didn't throw up because, you know, I'm too tough. Too tough, obviously. And I was not right for an hour and 10 minutes. My kids were like, hey, Daddy, come throw the football through the tire. Come do this and that. Come play the game with me. Can I have $20 to throw this one dart at a balloon?
There ain't nowhere to sit down at the fair. What'd you do? Lean up against a light pole?
Thank God, like the weather was pretty decent. I walked it off a little bit.
Yeah. I'm not too far away from that. Like, after football and after all the hits and everything, like, I can't even jump on a trampoline.
Yeah.
Like, if I jump, I can't even do that. If I do that, my brain just like, nope, can't do it.
You need to jump on the trampoline a little bit. It actually, jumping on a trampoline helps your endocrine system.
I've also passed out jumping on a trampoline.
What?
After retiring from football. Yeah.
Oh, no. That's not good.
Like 2016 or so.
Did you have like a lingering bruise on your brain?
Yep. So
I bet you could do it. Oh, you almost passed out on a...
No, I did, like, yeah.
Like you just crumpled at the bottom?
Yeah.
Someone double jumped you?
No. You know,
Playing crack the
Wait,
egg.
is it double jump or double bounce?
Ooh.
I don't know.
What do you mean?
When someone double jump. Or
On
double
the
bounce.
trampoline, I would say bounce, right?
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I'm saying, what are you calling it? That's what I thought you were asking. I would say double
Like when
jump
you're
or
playing
double
crack
bounce.
the egg and somebody's like, oh, I'm going to crack
Double
you.
bounce.
Love crack the egg.
Finally.
It's a double bounce? Okay.
Yeah.
I love a trampoline. I love a trampoline park. I like, when I go to the trampoline park, you better believe I'm buying the socks and I'm getting that
Hopefully you're
wristband.
not booty blasting a kid like T-Ball did.
Booty blasting?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I'm playing dodgeball, though.
I think we got to be
I know
careful
that.
saying T-Bob booty blasting kid.
Yeah, true. He basically hit a kid in the face with his butt.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'll hit a kid in the face with it in the dodgeball rink
Yeah.
for sure. I will Billy Madison that.
I don't think anybody doubted that, bud.
I know.
Daniel said, these hosts having beta bell is just giving me the ick.
I know. It sucks, too. It's not fun. It's a bad feeling. I hate it because I like to go. I like to fish, but I cannot go offshore fishing.
Oh, dang.
Oh, so you're like bad motion sickness because
Oh,
Yeah, I
yeah.
am too.
well, so my dad
I drive
like,
everywhere. I can't ride.
we do a bunch of roller coasters and like, but he can't do spinning in a circle. But we've done deep sea fishing. So
Yeah,
you
I
must
like
be like
roller coasters. I can do.
you must be like, yeah, he can too. He can't do the spin in the circle.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm the same way. Like, I drive everywhere. If I ride in the back seat, like, within 3 minutes, I'm just, not feeling
Victoria
great.
gets motion sickness in cars.
It's not cool. I don't wish it on anybody.
All right, and that is our breakdown of LSU and Ole Miss.
It's a good one.
We already broke it down.
What a lead story we got.
What more could we say about it?
Shout out Fairs.
Yeah, shout out Ferris.
That wasn't even what we were going to lead with.
Nope.
Oh, well,
Sometimes organically it just finds you, you know?
Yeah.
you're welcome, Baton Rouge.
So let us know. Let us know your favorite fair inside the Bayou.
Yeah, there's a
Fort
lot
chat.
of them. Yeah.
A lot of them.
I want it. Like, and give me some advice. Where are the good ones?
More of that when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to centralplumbing.org. Centralplumbing.org is your one-stop plumbing shop. Go to the website today. Check out what they can do for you in the remodel game. Also, remember, it's not only in Central, right? That is the name, and certainly they can help you in Central, but we're talking to the entire greater Baton Rouge area. It is 24/7, 365, weekend, holiday, game day, emergency services at 225-925-8552. But like we always tell you, it's more than just emergencies. If you're looking to change your space at your home, at your office, they can certainly do it. Centralplumbing.org.
That's right. And, speaking of all this fair food, if you eat a little too many fried Oreos, things can happen. Emergencies can happen at home, and you might need to call a plumber afterwards. So if you got an emergency, if something happens, whether it's residential, commercial, if you have a job, if you have a project that includes water lines, gas lines, whatever it is, call Central Plumbing. They are the experts around the Payne family. Been doing it a long, long time. Centralplumbing.org.
chemistry was crazy from the get-go. Neither one of us knew why.
From players to legends, Hester and Flynn break down LSU football like only champions can.
People swore it off as a phase. Said we can't see that. Now from top to bottom, they see that we did that. Yes, it's so true that. Yes, we've been through it. Yes, see, baby, we've been too strong for too long. And I can't be without you, baby.
All right, welcome back in OTB. It's Wednesday, right? Yes, Wednesday morning.
Oh, yeah.
We got past Tuesday pretty easy this
Yeah, we
week,
did.
Wolf. Pretty
Telling
easy.
you, there's been a lot of that ish talked about Tuesdays, but the last couple Tuesdays have been
Well,
pretty nice.
we've been the ones talking it.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I think we started that one.
Yeah, we did. But
Underrated.
Made it past it.
Underrated day, maybe.
no, let's don't go that far. All right, I want to go around the room, and I want to ask you a pretty simple question. Is there an elite team this year in college football?
An elite team.
Yep.
Not in the definition as you would say elite in the last decade and a half. No, it's
Okay.
not there's not an Alabama, not even a Georgia in the short term period. So no, it's college football is pretty great right now because there isn't one. It is like this whole college football season. It is anybody's game.
Yep.
Absolutely anybody's game. It's somebody's going to get. There's going to be some teams you feel like they're going to catch their stride. They're going to you see it every year. A team that's ultra talented. Maybe they had a couple of games get away. Maybe they're not playing like they should. Maybe they get a couple of guys back from injury and they just catch fire, get hot at the right times. We're talking about 18 to 23-year-old kids, right? Like they can make jumps quickly. There's a team out there. There's a couple teams out there that are going to get hot, and probably, somebody's going to separate themselves at some point. Just who's it going to be? And it could be our fighting LSU Tigers.
All right. Alondra, is there an elite team in college football this year?
There's not one that stands out to me that I can be like, okay, yeah, that team is firing on all cylinders. I feel like they're the elite team. No, there's not one that's sticking out to me except for maybe, I don't know, because of their schedule, maybe you can make an argument for Miami, but
They got a test this weekend.
Right.
Even though Florida State lost,
Yeah.
UVA's actually UVA's not a bad football
No,
team.
they're not.
UVA should be undefeated if Chandler Morris just saw the crosser in front of his face and didn't try to force the ball on first down at the goal line. Certainly didn't have that in the parlay.
Nope.
Okay. Tay, is there an elite team in college football?
Not elite, but there's two that have stood out to me.
All right.
I think Ohio State and Oregon should be 1 and 2, but
And they
I wouldn't call them elite. Like Ohio State has the talent. I think Julian Saint's going to continue to get better. I was impressed as hell with Oregon at Penn State. That's a young team. I mean, we talked about it during our
Dante
preseason
Moore and,
rankings. Like they replace a lot. Dante Moore looked cool as a
He's awesome.
cucumber in that environment. He's going to continue to get better. So like I wouldn't call them elite, but those two have stood out to me. And we both know they got the coaching.
All right. Do we all agree that 10-2 gets you into the college football playoff?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, in SEC
Right?
for sure.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
No offense to the Sun Belt. I love the Fun Belt as much as anybody. 10-2 is not getting you in the playoff
I mean,
there.
probably not ACC either, right?
At the champs 10-2, but yeah, to your point, no. Okay. Can LSU go 10-2? So
LSU could win.
you've got South Carolina at Vanderbilt, A&M at Alabama, Arkansas, Western Kentucky at Oklahoma.
LSU could win every SEC game left. They could lose every SEC game. I mean, that's where I'm at with this team.
Come on.
They could.
Yes, they
I mean,
could.
if I'm gonna stay where I because I was asked this, I told you I went on in Lafayette,
Right.
and they asked me if I think that LSU is gonna make the playoff this season, and I was like, I hate to be a Debbie Downer, but I really don't see how they do, and I think that last season it was a disappointment that we didn't make it to the playoff, and it's definitely
definitely this year
going to be a disappointment if we don't this year.
So you got to go 6-1 theoretically. Now I'm not saying a 9-3 team can't. There was multiple SEC teams that were 9-3 last year that we had Ole Miss, Alabama, South Carolina. So it's possible, but 10-2 gets you in.
I hate to say this.
So you got to go 6-1.
Yeah,
6-1. Yep.
I hate to say this, but like Texas A&M looks really good.
Yes, they do. They're number 6.
They do. They struggle with Auburn a little bit more than I thought they would.
Auburn's one of those teams that's just going to fight like hell, and they might not win any of them.
And but
they going to fight.
We talk about it all the time. The A&M game typically goes to the home team. You do have them at home. Typically, there's obviously exceptions to that rule. I mean, South Carolina is good. They've kind of looked like you a lot of the time, though. Like their offense has been kind of iffy. You could win that one. You don't have to beat Alabama on the road. Now, we're LSU fans. You would love for them to do that. You don't have to win that game. If you take care of business at home, LSU, A&M, Arkansas, can you win 2 of the 3 on the road? Vanderbilt, Alabama, Oklahoma. You do that, you're 10-2.
So much of this is how they utilize this week. I think we can all agree there. With this bye week, can you make the adjustments? Are you willing to make the adjustments that it's going to take to even have this conversation be a reality? Because right now it's not for me. But can you make enough adjustments? Can you turn on the tape, see what we see, and try to make the adjustment to add something different to your repertoire right now that currently is not there?
Yeah, it's how are the people in the building watching this tape and evaluating their team? Are they watching it and saying, man, we're playing really good. We're just like one or 2 plays away? Or are you really taking a look and say, okay, there are flaws in what we are doing, how we're attacking the game from an offensive perspective? Now, the defense, there's things you got to work on, of course, just like everything. Every team, the best teams in the world that's ever been. The 2019 LSU Tigers had to work on things 5 games into the season, right? But let's not forget how good this defense is and has been. I don't know. I can't say the rest of the schedule. Is there a team that runs the tempo that Ole Miss does? But that is the best way to attack this defense, is to go tempo, because you take him out of a lot of the creative things Blake Baker can do. But I still think LSU defense is a bad matchup versus any offense in the SEC that I'm looking at right now. I don't care. South Carolina, Vanderbilt, Alabama look great on offense, great. Texas A&M, Oklahoma, whatever it is. I don't care who it is. LSU's defense is still a bad matchup for anybody. So that gives me hope. But it's how is the offensive side in that building, within those walls, how are they viewing their performance thus far in the season?
Yeah.
Are they saying, man, we're this close away, we just got to execute a little bit better on what we're doing? Or are they going to say, what we're doing is not good enough?
Yeah.
So let's change it. Let's make some adjustments. It's not a wholesale change. We're not ripping everything to the studs.
Right, but that's a as you know, and that's what you're alluding to. That's a different conversation.
It's a huge. I mean, it's night and day, right? It's like, all right, we have to change our scheme, and then the problem is are you? We talked about this on Monday, right? Though you got to be willing and you got to be able.
Yep.
Like, are the adjustments that need to be made? Can you do that? Was there ever a foundation of those changes? And we're talking about, like running game. Let's just simplify it. Running game, power plays, more counter plays.
Yeah.
Adding those. Was there the foundation and the principles of those blocking assignments, of those plays, of those mindsets, of the track for the running back? Were those set in the spring?
Yeah.
Was that foundation set in training camp?
Right.
And just hasn't been a part of a game plan?
Yeah.
Because I can tell you, 1 week's not long enough to install power and get good at it.
No.
Just because you're going to run it doesn't mean you're good at it.
Yeah.
So, what are those changes? Or it's all about the mindset. How are you going to attack it? You can't put too much on people. You can't put too much on the kids to learn, but you do have to make some changes, because obviously what we're doing is not working.
Yeah, and so that's a great breakdown because that's my thought process too. Like, are you going to look at the tape and be like, actually make a play here, make
One
a play
block
there?
here.
Yeah, well, because that's not right now. It's not the
And even if that is the case, like we've watched film, right? We've watched film of the Ole Miss game, and some of these plays, like let's take the 2-point conversion that we studied on Monday. It's one block away from walking into the end zone.
Yeah.
So those are little things like maybe it's the messaging.
Yeah.
The coach's messaging to the linemen, to the tight ends, to the running back on the teaching of this is what we're doing. This is the goal of this play. Maybe take some calls away from the offensive linemen because they're chirping to each other a lot.
Yeah.
They're making a lot of calls. Maybe simplify the calls. Like, all right, you have 2 calls on this running play.
Yeah.
It's either this or that. You don't have 4 or 5 calls.
Yeah.
And you know what? If it's not the absolute, so this is what coaches do sometimes. They try to make every play and every call and every assignment, they try to give the kids or the players the ability to make every play perfect.
Yep.
Running scheme. All right, this guy is, okay, his leverage on me is not head up. He's about 3 inches to my left, so I'm going to make a call because I got better leverage. Like They try to make everything perfect. Football's not a perfect game. It's about playing at 100%. And sometimes I see those linemen looking around. Their eyes are a little undisciplined. They're not sure of who they got because, if the center and guard communicate on a blocking scheme, well, that's got to be relayed to the tackle.
Yeah.
And then if there's a tight end, that's got to be relayed to the tight end. Like everybody has to be familiar. And then the running back, he needs to know kind of the gist of what they're calling as well.
Yeah, at running back, if you're just getting the football and you're trying to react after the fact and you don't know what the offensive linemen are trying to get done in front of you,
right?
Yeah, that's a problem because then you're not playing full speed.
And when we talk about communication, it's like there's 5 offensive linemen, there's 4 defensive linemen usually, and then there's linebackers behind them. So those 5 are going to block 5. Somebody's going to the next level to block a linebacker, but depending on the front, depending on where the defensive tackles line up in the gaps, it could be the center that goes to the second level. It could be the guard, could be the tackle. It could be somebody different every single play.
Yeah.
They're getting confused on those looks. What it looks to be. It looks so. I think you could go and simplify a lot of the things you're doing and say, hey, guess what? Lineman, offense. It's not going to be the exact perfect play, but I want you to fire off. Because as a running back,
yes,
even if a lineman misses a block
Yeah.
or doesn't get the perfect block, if he does it full speed and he shows you where he's getting beat, it gives you a read. Like if I throw at a linebacker's outside shoulder and he swims inside, as long as I threw and made it obvious to the running back that I attacked him and he's beating me, at least I know where I'm getting beat at. The worst thing to do is to be unsure of who you're blocking and kind of pitter-patter in the hole and not attack. You got to engage, right?
Yeah.
Hey, guys, I don't care if the call's not right. Engage. Engage full speed.
Yeah. That cleans up a lot. And that's a great point. Even if you're wrong sometimes, if you're adamant in what you're doing, even if it is sometimes like not perfect like you're talking about. Like I'm supposed to be head up on this guy, but I'm on the outside shoulder of this guy blocking wise, but you're doing it with authority, then that cleans it up for me, the running back there. And, I think part of it is because of the scheme, as we've talked about, and having options to throw on most of these run plays. Like, so that gets that half a second, full second off for the offensive lineman where their feet are flat. Mm-hmm. Your feet never want to be flat on a running play. And so what we're talking about is just, and we said it yesterday, we'll say it again, like just go to the line. Here's the run call. Here's what it's going to be. Let's do it.
Yep. You got 2, maybe 3 calls.
Yeah.
But and we've talked ever since when we watched the Clemson film, like we've kind of talked about it, just you and I texting back and forth. It's like, it looks like they're trying to be too perfect. Looks like they're thinking too much. They're trying to, I'm supposed to guard and tackle. I'm supposed to give presence to the guy the center's on. I'm supposed to give him a good arm and then work up to the second level.
Yeah.
It looks like they're trying to be perfect. So perfect that they're not getting to that second level. So perfect on their first assignment, they're not doing their main assignment.
Yeah. It's like, this is the book. It says hand placement here, and then this guy's going to come take over here. And That's good in the playbook when you're drawing the lines right there.
Yep.
But sometimes, like if you've got a combo block and for whatever reason, so I'm the guard and I'm on the defensive tackle, and the defensive tackle, right, he's not disciplined. He's going to go try to do something outside of what the call calls for. Well, I'm chasing. Let that guy go. That guy took himself out of play.
Yep.
And then you have to quickly say, okay, well, my assignment was to work from this defensive tackle to the linebacker. And if the defensive tackle immediately, let's say he just goes inside, but you were trying to get to his outside shoulder anyway, let him go.
Yeah.
And go to the next level immediately. And then if you do that with authority, then that cleans it up for the running back. So it sounds like a small thing, but like in the scheme of things, it just makes a clean picture for the guy and the ball carrier. And hope is they worked on that and got some of that done and continue as you get ready for South Carolina.
Just kind of like loop back to the original question. Can they get it fixed? Yes, they can. But they have to be very intentional about what they're changing, what they're adding, what they're taking out, but very intentional about on the coaching points and how we can actually make changes that the guys can handle and being installed in a week and a half. So coaching has to be very intentional.
All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to PelicanRoof.com, the website for Pelican Roofing. And we love telling you about all the different tools they have on the website. Great website. Reviews literally right there on the homepage. They're not trying to hide anything. They're trying to let you know they are 5-star on Facebook and Google and Yelp and the internet that hates everything. Loves Pelican Roofing, and you will as well. Get that instant roof quote right there, top right corner. Type in your address at your home, at your business. Gives you a great idea of what that roof would cost you. Have financing options on the homepage as well. Go to PelicanRoof.com.
That's right. Financing. Look, a roof it's not just your average little purchase. It's a big decision for you. It's a big decision for your family, financially, whatever. You can go to their homepage right now, and they can set you up with amazing financing options. So up to 21 months at 0% for qualified buyers. 0% is zero, really. 0% of anything is zero. So go check them out. Most trusted roofing company in Louisiana, PelicanRoof.com.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
Love you, and I need you, Nelly. I love you, I do need you. No matter what I do, all I think about is you. Even when I'm with my boo, you know I'm crazy over you. No matter what I do, all I think about is you. Even when I'm with my boo, you know I'm crazy over you.
I met this chick and she just moved right up the block for me. And she got the hots for me, the finest thing my hood has seen. But oh no, no, she got a man and a son though. Oh, but that's okay, cause I wait for my cue and just listen, play my position like a show star.
All right, welcome back in, OTB. How about this, Flynn? Got a little pat on the back here inside the Bayou 4 chat from our guy, Daniel.
How about that?
Remember before Flynn joined the show and we all thought he would be late and absent more than T-Bob? That was a bad take. Look at you.
That's right. You gotta
Look at you.
That's right. That was a bad take. That was probably my take.
It's definitely mine.
Hand in the air, We like to take accountability on this show. We celebrate our, good takes probably more than you should, but we also talk about the bad ones.
All right, I'm glad you mentioned that. I want to get to that. But I will give a shout out to Flynn. He's not only has he been here every day, he's here before pretty much anybody else. He's here very early. Sometimes you walk in and he's got a look on his face where you're like, "Oh, you're tired, you're sleepy," but he's here. He's here and ready to go. And he's, Lake Bob hasn't happened yet either.
Tay is the first one here 100% of the time, for sure.
Unless he's wearing a hat, then that means he was running late.
Is that true?
Yes. If Taylor has a hat on, he was running late.
Do the do?
Yes. Fair?
If Taylor has a hat on, he woke up late at least.
Right?
Yeah.
I woke up late, but also I don't have to do the hair, so it kind of equals out.
I don't know. You do it every day because you're an early riser. If you have a hat on, that means hey, run a little late.
Oh, I hit the snooze about 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
But Oh, Flint got here this morning, 6:15.
Yep.
And I got walked in.
Ready to study. Ready to go. Laundry, you're about the third because you're usually working out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Today I got here pretty early though.
Jake, you were here for you pretty early. You were in the 40s.
Yep. Today was a drop Jackson off at workout.
Like I want to say early
But
40s too.
Sometimes Jake gets here, but he like sits in his car until
Sure.
Jake
Decompress a little
hotboxes.
bit.
Jake hotboxes before the show.
Yeah.
a little wake and bake.
Does, dude.
Hot boxes.
I look out the window. I'm like, is Jake here? I'm like, foggy glass. He's here.
Oh,
I'll be honest with you. If I got a song in a playlist and it's hitting and it just started, I'm gonna finish it.
I like
You got some jaw
don't
rule playing?
even. I came on Shuffle the other day and it made me LOL.
Man, I love that song. What a great song.
I heard it.
We need to find
All
us.
people like living it up.
I
And
know.
I was like,
I'll walk
"Plan."
around the house and I'll be singing that song, and I know Kay's like, "What in the hell are you listening to? Why are you singing Ja Rule?"
I want that song to be like a segment we do where it's playing in the background the whole time. God, it's got some good vibes. Maybe our new segment.
This is so cute. Bilbo in the chat said, "My daughter just
Drop
yelled, Taylor, wake up."
I'm here.
That's so cute.
All right, so Flynn made a really good point about, this show, we try to be transparent because we can celebrate the victories, but oftentimes in our profession, as you know, some people are reluctant to tell you when they were wrong. And I really do. I swear, I find it very important to be able to say, hey, hand up, I was definitely wrong on this situation. It didn't play out the way I thought, or maybe this team's better, maybe they're worse than I thought. So if I asked y'all around the room in college football, where maybe you felt like you were the most wrong, like in the totality so far of the season, would you have an answer ready to go? Because I got one.
Yeah, go ahead. I'd have to think.
The Clemson Tigers.
Oh, yeah.
I thought Clemson was going to be really good.
You and everybody else.
I thought,
You had
Kay
one.
Klubnik coming back. I thought the defensive line that they had that everybody told me about. And honestly, it was on me because I did it kind of glazing over who they were. And then as I got ready for the LSU game, I started to watch, God bless you, I started to watch more and more tape, and I'm sitting there, and then Matt did a great job breaking down Cade Klubnik. I'm like, okay, well, I was told it was something different. Mm-hmm. And then I started watching the defensive linemen, and I'm like, those two guys are the defensive linemen.
It was actually the week leading up to Clemson where Jimbo had told you, go watch the defensive linemen closely.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh, okay, these guys, some people say that they're number one on their big board. All right. Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh, these guys are not number one, or they should not be. And so, I was heavy Clemson just because, you see what they do a year ago. You knew they had people coming back, and they were strong in the front seven and strong at receiver. It's but if you do a deep dive, you notice that, well, Kay Clemson's got some issues. They don't have a true running back because you can't move a receiver to running back and think you're going to get all the benefits that a natural running back is going to give you. You start to do a little deeper of a dive, and so, that's hand up on me. I think I missed on Clemson as much as I missed on anybody. Hell, I had them. What do we have them? 2?
I think we had them.
Yeah,
maybe. I think we had them 2 here or
I
3.
think we had them 3 or 4.
Somewhere in the top 5
I think
for
it was
sure.
3 or 4. Yeah.
And then off campus, I think we had them number 1 because I was like, "There's a."
I mean,
We
you
had-
look at returning production. How could you not?
And boy, oh boy, did I have that completely wrong. And look, hand up.
Little
Most of it's
Dabo.
because I didn't do a deep enough dive, and
They
when
had
I
third.
did, you saw some frauds.
That's another team that they need to look in the mirror
Oof,
and be willing
sure.
and able to fix some stuff. Because do you think Dabo's changing much?
No,
No.
not at all.
Look at his messaging to the media.
Yeah.
I ain't changing because I won. I won 8 years ago. I'll go win somewhere else if you don't want me.
Yeah.
He ain't going to the beach though. Promise you that. So that's a lie too. He goes to the beach every year.
Dabo seems like the type that lives at the beach in the
no
off
doubt.
season.
No doubt.
Anybody else got one where they were?
I got one off
Dead
the top
wrong.
of my head. Now I'm sure there's plenty of others. The guy, I was wrong about the guy that I don't know if his nose has ever felt oxygen before
Oh, yeah.
because he breathes out his mouth. Carson Beck
Same.
said he was going to have a bad year. Miami. I said that Miami isn't going to realize how good Cam Ward is until this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think he covered up a lot last year. Well, maybe that was wrong because they're pretty darn good. Carson Beck playing pretty darn good football. I said, there's no way that guy who gets his Ferrari stolen cheats on the Cavender twins. Allegedly.
Not the relationship status.
Not the relationship
Both of them, huh?
Both of them. That's right.
I bet they're both
That's
mad
right.
at him.
I bet they're both mad at him. That's exactly right.
You're almost there.
Yep. I'm telling you, never breathed out his nose once.
Didn't know it was even the thing he could do. Didn't know it was an option for him.
Nope. Deviated septum.
All right. Yeah, that's a bad one. That's a bad one. Alondra Tate, do we have one?
I got a quick one. We all talk about Tennessee, so I'm not going to go
Oh,
there.
that's a good one. I missed on them.
We've kind of all talked about them, and we've brought it up before.
I thought they were going to be bad.
Hand up, I was wrong about Vanderbilt. I thought last year was going to be a flash in the pan because, well, they're Vanderbilt. You and I think it was the day Jake had to leave early. We were talking what happens when teams figure out Diego Pavia? What happens when you have film on him?
They got a whole year now,
He
right?
kind of snuck up on people.
It's one of those players you can't figure out, though.
He kind of snuck up on people. They're better this year.
Oh, for sure better this year.
Going into the offseason, I looked at it and said, okay, people hyped them up because they beat Bama. They went 7-6 a year ago. So, good for Vandy, not great. I'm like, can they figure out Pavia? What happens here? They're 5-0. They're better this year than they were a year ago. I didn't have that.
Yep. I like that one.
A lot of grit.
I like that one.
Is Vanderbilt the grittiest team in the SEC?
Some are saying.
They might be.
Yeah,
They might be the
They might be.
grittiest team
Probably.
in the
Some are saying.
I can't think of
Southeastern
another one.
Conference.
Yeah.
Love it.
The nerds from Nashville.
You know why? They got a fullback as their head coach. Duh. Alondra,
And just someone who's just a psycho at quarterback.
which we love.
Yes. I say
Nashville
that in a good
nerds.
Yep.
way. I'm trying to think. Not that I don't get anything wrong, but I just can't oh, you know what? I am not a Bama is burning person, but I did last week we talked about it. I was like, I'm not very interested by them and the Georgia game and all that. And I still didn't watch it, but maybe I was wrong about that.
Yep.
About Bama not being exciting and I don't know.
Yeah,
if
they
there
were pretty good.
was it
I wasn't
exciting? I
guaranteed.
didn't
Yeah,
really watch
no,
it. I
Ryan-
still was
Yeah.
not.
Ryan
looks
Grubb,
pretty good.
he's ignited that offense, and we can all be wrong about Ty Simpson.
Look,
I know we took a wait and see approach, but that was
All right, we got a break, but Bama's certainly not burning. All right, more OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right.
Ooh.
What's better than one Dos Equis, Matthew?
That would be 2 Dos Equis.
What do they call that, Matthew? Going for what?
Dos Equis, go for Dos. We call it a win streak. I don't know.
Oh, I do
Win
like
streak.
that.
There we go.
I do like that. We got 1 Dos Equis. If we had 2, they call that a winning streak. It has been done before. And you can go on a winning streak, too, if you go for Dos and go for Dos Equis. They got a website as well. Matt's told you about it before. It's dosequis.com, right? You got to verify that you're 21, so be careful. But you got to go to the website, check them out, Dos Equis, dosequis.com.
Oh, yeah. Cold, delicious Mexican lager. Just think about it. Ice it down to about 32.5, 33 degrees. Slice open a lime, man. If you're going to go for Dos, we get the weekend approaching. Hump day right now. We're getting ready. This week, we don't have any tailgating, but guess what we do have? We have sitting on the couch and watching a full slate of college and NFL football. So make sure you're going for Dos. Delete some beers. Drink responsibly. Dos Equis.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
Come on. Living it up. To everybody that be living it up, we say. So living it up. Come on, baby. It's a typical everyday one night.
Is this because Firefest sold to LimeWire? Is that why you're so excited? Is this how this found its way back to you?
LimeWire.
It really did.
Shazam.
No, LimeWire bought Firefest. That's a real thing. That's a real headline. That really happened.
I don't care. It's a jam. So it went from Napster to LimeWire / Shazam. They were both popular at the same time.
Yeah.
Then it went to, was it Pirate Bay, where you could download torrents?
I don't know. I stopped at LimeWire.
You could download torrents.
Then I just started paying for Apple Music. Have you seen the Firefest doc?
The doc. I pretty much know the
like
gist of it.
I feel like with your love of Ja Rule, you need to watch it. I mean, I know it's old. I know was that during the pandemic, Alondra? It feels pandemic-y.
I think
It
it was
feels
right
very pandemic-y.
before the pandemic.
Okay, all right.
I go off of what I watched where I lived, and
Yeah,
it was
me too, yeah.
So I think it was right before the pandemic.
Because I think a lot of people were joking about Patient Zero definitely came from
Firefest,
Yeah.
the guy that needed water.
I hadn't seen the documentary, but I feel like I could tell you exactly what happens.
Yeah.
Probably.
I don't know. I don't know. There's some things in there that I don't think you're ready for, bud. I just don't know that you're ready for them.
Have y'all seen the documentary of the cruise ship that was stranded?
Oh, yeah. Poop cruise?
Like, you talking about a nightmare fuel.
All right, we'll be back. Hour number 2, OTB.
Off the bench.
Yeah, poop cruise. Yep.
Oh, all right. Go check them out at rouses.com. And we love our people over at Rouses. Been over there every single Friday during the football season. It's been something we've really enjoyed. And Saints fans, shop Rouses Market, your local low price leader and official supermarket of the Saints. Get quarter loin pork chops, value packed, $1.57 a pound. That is a savings of $2.42 a pound. They've got all kind of specials going on right now, so check those out. They are the official supermarket of the New Orleans Saints. As we said, their Football Fridays always at Rouse's. If you want to find more information on that special, all the specials they have going on, go to rouses.com.
That's right. You're going to do your grocery shopping, get stocked up for the weekend, whatever it is. Make sure you're doing it locally. Go to your local Rouse's Market. Go see them. Go get those groceries. Rouse's.